Hi everybody, it's Liz. I'm here cleaning my master bedroom. As you can see, it is completely destroyed. I don't think I mentioned in the first video that we just moved, so you can see some boxes here. There's a lot of stuff that hasn't been put away. In this video, I'm kind of trying to get things together and also find where I'm gonna put things, because as you can tell, we've just kind of thrown everything everywhere. On top of just moving, my husband also just had COVID, so he was staying in the master bedroom for the past 3 weeks, and I was staying in our guest room. So there's a lot of vitamins and, you know, stuff thrown all over the place. There's lots of water bottles. He was just trying to survive for those 3 weeks. So I'm in here, I'm trying to get things back together. I know a lot of people usually do the bed last. I decided to do it first because I wanted to get all of the germs out of the room. Start with a nice fresh bed. After I'm done cleaning this, I'm gonna finally come back into the master bedroom. My husband's finally feeling better. Actually, he didn't have COVID too bad. When he had COVID, the very first day he had COVID, he had to go to the emergency room. So he went to the emergency room. I was at work. I work nights as a registered nurse. So that's also why that black curtain is up. You can see over my window. I work nights, so I try to keep it dark when I sleep during the day. But anyways, my husband calls me at like 3:30 in the morning, and he's like, I need to go to the ER. And I'm like, oh my gosh. At this point, we don't know he has COVID. He just had, a little kind of stuffy nose, and he said he had some body aches, but he had been doing a lot that weekend. So we were just thinking, oh, maybe you just did too much that weekend. Well, he said he woke up and he couldn't breathe. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So, I needed to come home and stay with my daughter while he went to the ER. So I get home and I'm with my daughter, and my husband goes to the ER, and the first thing they do is test him. And sure enough, he had COVID. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is the first day that you've had symptoms and you have to go to the ER because you can't breathe. We're in for it. It's going to be horrible. So right away, we quarantined him. My daughter has really bad asthma, so we quarantined him. And he stayed in this room. I cooked for him. I put, meals and drinks and gave him everything that he needed. I left it outside of the door, and then he could just come and get it. And my daughter and I stayed away from him for a couple weeks, and luckily neither one of us got it. And so yeah, it worked. Quarantining really works. But anyways, he's doing better. After that first day, even though we thought it would be really bad, it really wasn't. It was like a mild cold. Well, maybe like a, moderate cold, I should say. He just had a stuffy nose. He still has a little bit of a cough, but the doctor said that should, he'll have a cough for a while, so we're not too worried about it. It's been about 3 weeks, so the doctor said it's fine. We can be around him again without worrying about it. So yeah, here I am. I'm putting the pillowcases on my decorative pillows, and as you can see, my pillows are too small for my pillowcases because I decided that I'm going to get all new pillows to go inside of my decorative pillowcases because we moved, and as you can see, I still haven't done that. So I'm just trying to make do with what I have here, which is fine. And who's even going to go in my master bedroom? No one's going to go in there. I'm just going to put it online. But anyways, it works. It still makes us feel nice, like we have a nice and tidy bed. And that's really the whole point of cleaning, for me anyways. When I clean, I just feel good. Nothing feels better than coming home to a nice, clean house that smells delicious, looks nice when you walk in. That's the best feeling ever. this is me. I'm going through all these clothes. Yes, all these clothes are actually clean. I know it's terrible. I've just been picking from this clean pile while my husband was in here in quarantine, and I have just tried to stay out of the room as much as possible. So I literally come in, I put clean clothes in here, and then I take clean whatever clothes I'm going to use for the day, and I take it out for my other room in the guest room. While I'm cleaning, I love watching shows. I like to watch shows that, I guess I shouldn't say watch. I like to listen to shows that don't require watching. And for me, sometimes that is any like court show, like Judge Mathis or Judge Lakes or anything like that. I love listening to, like scary Dateline stories or unsolved mysteries or anything that doesn't require you to pay attention, like where they're telling you a story or in court, it's like there's only, you don't need to watch it. You know what's happening in court. There's only two people and the judge. And it's just fun for me to listen to, and it makes the time go by really fast, so I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing. So anyways, here I am trying to sort out all of my clean clothes. I like to put it in piles of what I'm going to hang up, what I am going to put in my drawers, and then I separate it by like separate drawers. So in one drawer I have like my pajama tops. In another drawer I put my pajama bottoms. Then I have like everyday shirts, but like casual shirts that I don't want to hang up. And then I put, socks and underwear and swimming suits and like undershirts and stuff like that. I wear a lot of, like, especially while I'm at home, I wear a lot of these leggings and just, whatever shirts. And I put those all in drawers too. And you'll see, I'm going to go through all of these drawers. I saw in several YouTube videos, I know it originated somewhere, and I wish that I knew who it was so I could say who it was, but someone came up with the idea to kind of fold your clothes like on their side so that you can see each of your shirts in your drawer. So you'll see in this video, I actually tried to do that, and it was great. It saved so much space. Like my drawers, like one of them was almost breaking because I had so much clothes in it, which I know I need to go through my clothes. I have way too many clothes, but that's what we do as girls. We kind of collect things. And one of them for me is clothes. I did not grow up with very much money, and unfortunately it's led to me keeping a lot of things that I probably should get rid of. I need to watch some decluttering videos. But I do that where I put all my clothes on their side, just like the videos say, and it really is nice. You can see everything that you have in your drawer. So you're not wondering, like, you don't have to sift through, and make your drawer a mess, because that's what was happening. I was folding my clothes and putting them away, but then when they're folded on top of each other, you have to kind of like move all your clothes out of the way to see the clothes under it. And then before you know it, your entire drawer is a mess, and you can't get your drawer closed or anything like that. So this was a really great idea. Like I said, if I knew who it was, I would totally say their name. I've seen it all over YouTube, so I'm sure you guys have seen it too. If you guys know who it was that originated that, please let me know, and I'll link them in the description. So, a little bit more about me. My name is Liz, as we all know. I am a registered nurse. I work full time. I do work nights. Um, I have 4 dogs. One of these dogs sitting right by me. This is my baby girl, Lola. She's mommy's girl. She follows me everywhere. But I have 4. I have another male dog that looks exactly like Lola does. And then I have 2 little poodle mixes. So I have 4 dogs, and then I have an 8-year-old daughter, and all 5 of them are as messy as can be. Just like me, I'm messy too. I mean, we're all a little messy, right? And it's just me, my husband, my daughter, and our 4 dogs. And yeah, that's about it. As far as living here, yeah, we just moved. I mean, we've lived in Southern California for a long time, but we just moved to another house because during COVID, we lived in a townhouse. And during that time, it was just, we had the worst time because we were all kind of stuck inside, and my daughter was doing homeschooling. She still actually is doing homeschooling, unfortunately. This next year, hopefully she'll be back in school. But, we just realized, like, this is not, good. We need to have a house where we have a yard. And Southern California is very expensive. If you live here, and so for us to have a bigger house and the yard that we wanted with the pool, we had to get an older house. So you'll see in all the videos, everything is old. The carpet is the bathroom, like the countertops, just everything's very outdated. It's just not how we would have done it. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. We wanted a bigger place with a nice yard, and we are so grateful to be here. We are so blessed to have this house, and even though it is older, we love it. We've made it our own, and I'm sure there's going to be other videos. My husband is very hands-on. He's really good with we did a whole remodel on our last place before we sold it, and he's very good with all that stuff, very knowledgeable with electrician stuff, and so anyways, I'm sure that we will have some videos of him doing some work, and I've done some painting. I'll show everybody some of the painting that I've done in the house. I painted some of the walls like a dark green moss color, and then in our living room, kind of like near our front door, I painted like a circle because I saw a lot of really cute DIY YouTube videos where people, if they didn't want to like paint the whole wall, they kind of did like a little design and then kind of decorated around it, and it was really cool. So I did this circle, and it was really cool. I love it. My living room, when you walk in the front door, it's like vaulted ceilings. So I was like, okay, like I'm not going to break my neck trying to get up here and paint these, 20-foot or more high ceilings. I am just going to paint this little circle and call it a day. And so that's what I did. I'll end up showing you guys in another video. And also in this video, I don't really do like the main part of the bathroom, like the toilet and the shower, because I want to do a video of just all of my bathrooms, just because I know when I started cleaning as a housekeeper, before I was trained, I did not know like how to clean a bathroom. I know that like to some people they're like, raised and they know how to clean, and it seems so like ridiculous that I didn't know that, but I really didn't know. And so I just want to make a video just to help people out. Like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm the best cleaner, or this or that. I'm just trying to put a video out there that might help people, because if you don't know like what chemicals to use where, it can take so much longer. and, I didn't know you had to clean like around the bottom of a toilet. Like, I had no idea. Not to say like I grew up in a nasty house or anything, but I don't know if my mom just did that and didn't teach us. I don't know. But, I just didn't know how to do that. So anyways, I'm going to make a whole video on the bathroom. So that's why this is just like my bedroom, and then like the part that you can see in my bedroom. You'll see. So this is me. I finished that one dresser of clothes. Now I'm going over to another dresser. This other dresser is where I keep my leggings and my undershirts and my socks. So you'll see I'm going to take everything out of these drawers too, and I'm going to try to reorganize everything so that it fits better, and it really is amazing. I absolutely recommend doing that kind of folding. If you guys can do it, keeping everything folded up on its side so you can see everything. It just makes everything so much easier. Okay, I know you guys are going to be wondering, yes, I have to use that stepper to get into my bed. We actually built this bed. My husband and I built it from scratch. So we made it extra high because our little dogs really like to sleep under the bed. So you can see their little dog bed under there. And we really wanted to use it also for like storage. You'll see I end up putting some boxes that weren't put away yet under the bed that like slide under the bed really easily. And I just have some shoes and some other stuff in there that we had under the bed at our last place. But yes, so that's why I have to have that stepper there. I can jump into bed. I can get into bed. It's just like a whole thing, and I don't like to do that. I'd rather just, step into bed and, glide in there easily rather than having to like, strangle myself trying to get up there. So anyways, I'm just taking things out, putting things back. The top drawer was my undershirts, and I put those back. So now I'm just trying to... This middle drawer is actually jeans. So I took the... some was jeans and some of it was just leggings. So I took the leggings out. I put the jeans back in there. And now I'm doing the folding and putting it, sideways so I can see what's in there. so that it's easier for me to see, especially with my leggings, because I swear leggings like go missing. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but I have like 5 million leggings and I swear I can never find leggings. Well, I think that with like all my clothes, with like my shirt, everything. Like I have a bajillion clothes. My husband is always like, go through your clothes, throw away the clothes. But I still swear I don't have clothes. I don't know why. I go to look for it. And like, I think what it is I have like an outfit in mind when I go to look for my clothes. And then when I am actually looking for my clothes, I can't find like exactly what I had in my mind. And so I'm like, I don't have any clothes. I can't find my clothes. And then, of course, my husband is like, you have way too many clothes. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. So, yeah. I wasn't sure if I should clean my husband's side because look at this mess, you guys. This guy has just been throwing everything everywhere. No, I'm kidding. My dresser was way worse than his stuff. But I just thought, he never likes the way that I put his stuff away. So I know he's going to come home and be like, oh my gosh, you put my stuff in the wrong spot. And then, I'll tell him, well, you could always move it. And then he won't move it. It'll stay there. Ladies, if you know, you know. But anyways, I'm just cleaning up his side. He had, all those vitamins that I just took off of his dresser. That was from him having COVID. He has a lot of water bottles. He has like a thermometer. They gave him like a pulse ox for his finger to measure his oxygen. And that's what I'm kind of just trying to, go through this guy's weeks of being in quarantine all over his dresser. And then you can see there's boxes on the side we haven't even gone through yet. So I'm going to go through that stuff. Actually, some of the stuff in the boxes is actually stuff that has to go in the hall closet. So I think I take that box to the hall closet and then I just put those boxes on the bottom. Those little slide out ones on the bottom, they have the pink lids on it. Those are actually so nice to have under your bed. Like, even if you don't have a high bed, they're very, very thin. I can stack two and put them under. But they're so nice because you can put, like, let's say that you don't have a lot of space for, like, shoes or, I know a lot of ladies like to have shoes, or you can even put purses in there or just whatever. All of us have, like, that thing that we like to, have in excess. So whatever it is, you can throw in these boxes and just kind of roll them right under your bed. It's really nice. Some of them actually come with like wheels on the bottom, so they make it really easy. Even if you have like, hardwood floors, on carpet, they slide so easy. But those come in great and handy. If anyone else uses these, let me know. I love these boxes. We have a bunch of clear boxes also in the garage. I want to make all of our boxes that we keep like, in storage in our garage. I want to make them all clear, and then label them all so we can see everything that's in there. Because my husband ended up buying a ton of boxes. Huge. They're really nice boxes. They're really nice. They're really sturdy, but they're black and they're not like see-through at all. They're like solid black and you can't see what's in them, and also they're not labeled. So every time that we're like, oh, let's find our tennis rackets, we're gonna go play tennis today, we're like, oh, never mind, we have to go through 49 boxes in the garage to figure out which box has our tennis rackets. So anyways, I bought a labeler, and maybe that'll be another video that I do, is like going through and organizing or like labeling these boxes. You guys can see what a mess it is. But, yeah, so this is me just putting away his clothes. He has some work clothes. Some of it is like just around the house clothes. That's his guitar holder. So I'm just putting that together. He usually keeps that in the corner of our room, so I'm just going to put it in the corner for him. And then take out what goes in the room from the box, and then the rest of that box I think is just linen that goes in the hall closet. So I take it to the hall. And then he has his papers. My husband is a paper collector. He does not look, see how easy that box goes under there? He does not throw paper away. If anyone else is like that, please leave a comment on what I can do to make this problem go away. I mean, you see that stack right there? That's all papers. That's not like a box under papers. Like, that's all like tiny little thin pieces of paper that are stacked that high, and it's literally like, 6 to 8 inches tall. That's how many papers are in that pile. And my husband, I bet you that pile probably accumulated in those 3 weeks. I don't know where he gets this paper from, you guys, but the paper comes out of nowhere. So there I am. I'm going to put it in a nice, safe place for him to collect. Because, Lord, if he came home and those papers were gone, he would throw a fit. Okay, so we got the box moved. Now we just need to put the clothes away, and then we'll move on to the bathroom part. Okay, guys, now we're in the bathroom part of the bathroom. You can see where I kind of do my hair. That's my, I think it's a Dyson hair dryer thing. That's what I have right there. And then you're actually sitting on a shelf, and those blankets, you can see those blankets on the shelf. That's for when I need to darken that window. Like if anyone works at night, you know the struggle of trying to sleep during the day. It is near impossible. It is so hard, and just the smallest amount of light can ruin your whole day of sleep. And then, when you go to work, you're like dead tired. So if you know the struggle, if anyone has tips, let me know what they do. I use these blackout shades in my room, which only one of them is up, as you can see in my room. Both of these windows used to be covered, but because my husband was in here because of COVID, I was staying in the guest room, so I took a couple of them down to cover the guest room windows so that I could sleep in there during the day. So that's why there's only one up right now. I know it looks ridiculous, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do to get some sleep. So I'm gonna put away stuff in this bathroom. This is like, as you can see, there's still a box underneath that is not put away yet. But the bathroom, we've kind of like taken some things out of boxes. A lot of our house like hasn't really found like its home yet. And even in this, I know I'm putting stuff away, but I'm sure I'm gonna end up moving things like, as we live here longer. We've been here just a short time now. So as I'm here, I'm sure I'm gonna move the stuff around again. I'm gonna not like it somewhere, and I'm gonna say, hey, this should go over here. So I'm putting things away like tentatively right now. And when I, get all these boxes put away, I'm sure I'm going to do like a deep organization video type thing. And I'm sure you guys will have all your tips and tricks that you guys can give me for that too. This is just a tray. This little round tray that you see right behind the paper towels, I actually moved that into the bedroom onto my dresser, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm moving it onto my dresser in my room. But the other one is where we keep all of our perfumes and colognes, and you'll see me how long it takes me to organize this perfume and cologne, because if you don't put it in there the right way, they don't fit. So I literally have to sit there and, do like origami math to figure out how I'm going to fit all of these weird shaped perfumes and colognes so that they all fit on this little tray. That's what I'm going to do right now. It's like a little puzzle that you have to figure out to get everything in there. But yeah, I love this little tray. It's so nice. It keeps everything in there together. I probably should get rid of some of these sprays. I mean, I don't know anyone that needs that many perfumes and colognes, but it is nice to have. That's like another thing, I guess, that we collect. Both of us like to have different scents all the time. So, we have scents for when we like go to work, and then a scent when we actually go out, and then a scent just for the day. So yeah, we like to smell good. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I'm bringing you up closer. You know, you honestly cannot see how bad this is, but like the countertop is super, I mean, you can tell how old the countertop is, and just all of the faucets and everything is super old. Actually, when we got this place, it didn't even have a little plug for the drain there, and I was so worried. You know, like when you know, have you take off your earring or anything, that's like your worst fear is that it's going to go down the drain. So I had to put one of these little like makeshift plugs, you know, that you can just buy at the store that fit any drain. I put that in there just for now until we get a different one. But yeah, you can't tell in the video, but you know, this countertop, it has little stains all over. It's just old. You know, everything in the house is old. I mean, you can clean it, you know, a lot, but it just doesn't make everything look nice, unfortunately. But we're still blessed. I'm not trying to complain here. I'm still blessed. I still love my house. It's just, you know, it's just old, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything still works. So, yeah, you can't tell. This is the, I like to use that bleach. I know I showed it in my other video when I did my kitchen sink. I use the soft scrub with bleach because, number one, I love cleaning with bleach, but I don't like to spray it in the air because it's really bad for you. So I like to use it in like that gel form in that soft scrub because I just feel like it doesn't really get into the air like a aerosol would. And it whitens, it cleans, it disinfects, it, you know, does all the things that you want a cleaner to do without, you know, being put into the air. You know, it's just in that gel. And so when you clean it, you don't have to spray it. And that's why I really like that gel a lot. I use it in anything that I want to be, you know, whitened up or disinfected or whatever, you know, basically in place of bleach, I'll use it. So I can use it in my toilets, I'll use it in my shower, my sinks, my tubs, you know, that kind of thing. And then, you know, I don't have to spray bleach and get sick. If anyone has ever got sick from bleach, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have used bleach in like a not very well ventilated area, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's terrible. And you actually get really sick. Yeah, it's happened to me, and it's been the worst thing in the world. So anyways, yeah, this is, I've just cleaned it up, and now I'm going to do the mirrors. I always do the mirrors last because, like, I don't know why, but when I'm cleaning, I always splash on the mirrors. I always use my favorite mirror cleaner. It's actually, in my other video, I said it was called Safeway, but it's actually called Sprayway is the brand. So Sprayway has the best glass and mirror cleaner. It's in that blue lid right there in that spray can. And they also have the best stainless steel cleaner. It's like a cleaner polish, and if you've used it, you know. I need to do these mirrors. I actually need to get up on the counters. You can't see it really in this video, but these mirrors go all the way up to the ceiling, and they're very high. I actually have a long retractable squeegee that I can also use, but for now I'm just, you know, cleaning where I can reach for now. And then after this, you'll see I start vacuuming, and then the phone falls and shuts off. So it kind of cuts off there. I am going to include pictures of what everything looked like in the end in the thumbnail. So hopefully everybody sees that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Please like this video if you guys like it, and let me know what other videos you guys might want me to do. Thank you. Bye.